What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video. Today in this video I'm gonna be reviewing the Mi dual driver earphones, which costs about 800 rupees, and I have been using it for about a week now, and here are my thoughts about it. I have made some key notes here, so I'll just talk about each of them, and you guys I hope can decide after that like if you want this headphone or not. So let's talk about the first thing, which is the build quality. Well, the build quality at first did seem quite well, and for a 800 rupees headphone, the braided cable, the metallic earphones, and the 90-degree angle on the headphone jack and gold plating stuff, those things were pretty right. But the cable is, I think, a little bit weird, because I have used a 2015 Mi Pistons 3 headphone, which was about 1000 rupees at that time, and I thought it was pretty well built, but it actually wasn't, and it did last a lot lesser than a 400 rupees Mi basic headphone. You know why? I'll show you right now. So I would say the braiding on the Mi Pistons 3 cable is quite similar to this dual driver headphone, and it is almost similar, I would say, in terms of the braiding quality. And here, as you can see, the braid has cut off and it exposed the cable, and even the cable almost broke off from some parts. So I would say this braiding actually doesn't help. It is just to show that you have braiding, in my opinion. And in this Mi dual driver headphone, there is also this braiding, and I would say in time it will break off somehow. And as you can see, with the 400 rupees headphone, the Mi basic headphone, this kind of curling thing does not happen. But with the Mi Pistons 3 and as well with this Mi dual driver headphone, the cable just goes round like this, and if you pull it hardware, that's where you will see the braid cut off and it will expose the rubber cable. So yeah, I would say it would have been better if they did not provide this braiding. So I would say in 1 week of usage, yes, there is no harm at all, and I have been quite careful with these earphones as they are new and costs 800 rupees of course. But if you think that you can't be as much careful with these, I would say just go with the 400 rupees Mi basic headphone. That will do the job for you, as it does not do those bendings as you can see from here. It just doesn't gets those O kind of shape, and you can't pull this out from each side and make a wrinkle or something. So yeah, the 400 rupees headphones will suffer a little bit more, I think, in terms of build quality and long-term usage. They are just fancy and looks good, but I would say I'm pretty sure just in time they will break the earphones. Xiaomi, you need to get these things right. This buttons part of the earphones are made out of plastic, and the buttons do feel quite well. But yeah, they are plastic, so you gotta be a little bit careful. And from where the cable comes out, there is no protection over there. They are just from the plastic parts directly the cable is coming out, and this side is not braided cable. And of course we have the volume up and down and the call receiving or end call button on the middle. Okay, so when you are actually wearing the headphone, as you can see, the right one has the mic right here, and it stays pretty close to your mouth, and this is how the internal microphone of the headphone sounds like. Now let's talk about the fit and finish. I would say in terms of the comfort level, the fit and finish is really good, not bad at all with this Mi dual driver earphones, and they do fit quite well in your ear, but they are a bit heavy as they are metallic built when compared to the other earphones. Yes, they are a little bit heavy. They do feel a little bit heavy, but I would say, can you sleep wearing these headphones? No, that's not the case here, because it has this kind of thick edge because of the dual driver, and that is the reason why you cannot really fall asleep pretty quickly, as they are not small and they will hurt your ear a little bit after listening to 2 or 3 hours. I have been using this headphone for everything, for watching YouTube videos, movies, songs, and now let's talk about the sound quality of this headphone. I have tried this with everything almost I could, and I would say the directional audio is good enough. If you want to play PUBG, you can definitely do that with these earphones, and you can figure out where the shots are coming from and stuff. Those are pretty fine, and the sound fidelity over here is really amazing, and if you are audiophile, you will definitely like it, I guess. I'm an audiophile, but what I am saying here is that It's like I'm in a 360-degree live concert, and I can like figure out which direction each instruments are coming from, and I can like say like what instrument was that. If I knew the name, of course I don't. So now let's talk about the bass over here. If you are a bass head, well, even though this does not have like a very much pumpy bass, but there is bass whenever you need it, and it does feel a lot of like the ambience, but the bass is well pronounced and it's like does the job pretty well. The bass is not at all bad. Even the lows, highs and mids are well pronounced over here, and the sound quality is like well balanced. And I have been using the hi-fi audio direct present on the Redmi K20 Pro, and with that the sound quality have been really great. I did not have any issues with the sound quality. So I would say if I had to give the points on the sound quality out of 10, I will give it a 9.5 out of 10 because the sound quality is that good. Yes, these are the best sound quality headphones that I have heard. I have tried the Redmi AirDots, I have used the Mi Bluetooth earphones, and like the normal 400 rupees earphones, and then the Mi Pistons 3. So I would say the closest sound quality which I have heard with these earphones was the Mi Pistons 3. That was about 1,000 rupees earphones, but this one is 800. So yeah, it was back then in 2015. So these are the best quality sounds you can get like under 800 or 1,000 rupees right now in 2020. And the sound quality is that good that if I am listening to music when I am closing my eyes and just focusing on the music, I can hear a lot of small instruments which I am not simply like able to hear with other earphones. So that is a really plus point, I would say, for audiophiles. Each instruments you can figure out where it's coming from and stuff. Like I can separately tell that what I heard just came from right there. So it's that good. Well, in terms of tangling the wire, I would say the wires do not get tangled much. But again, that O thing which I talked about, just be careful while untangling these earphones, or when you're just like inserting the headphones on your like smartphone and putting the earphones inside your ear, just make sure the wire has straightened up and it is not like tangled anywhere. If it's tangled and you pull it from the both sides, braiding will break from some point. The magnets, well, the magnets are nice to have, but yeah, I don't see a proper use of these earphones. Yes, in Bluetooth earphones these are a lot more useful, but with a wired earphone I don't see much usage of these magnets. But yeah, they look fancy and they do not fall off my ear like at all. Whenever you're wearing these, it won't fall off automatically just by like moving your head and stuff. That won't happen. So if you want to use these earphones at gym and stuff, you can definitely do that. So in conclusion, I would say these earphones are pretty great for 800 rupees, and if you want to use them with your laptop or something, you can definitely do that. Or if you have those like mic and audio adapters, you can even use it with your PC and stuff for editing videos or like watching movies and stuff. Those are pretty fine. The sound quality is one of the best, if not the best, under 1,000 or like even 1,500 rupees in my opinion. In terms of sound quality, they are really amazing, and I don't see any competition right there because I have used some other headphones, not the Realme Buds and stuff. The Realme headphones which I have experienced is that like I don't have those, but I have tried with some friends and stuff. But those earphones do have a lot of punchy bass. So if you just like Indian music and like a lot of bass, you can definitely use the Realme earphones. But these ones are like pretty much flat profile, so if you want like balanced sound quality, these are one of the best, and I like flat profile music. So yeah, so I will definitely recommend you guys, if you want like headphone for editing or something in your laptop or PC, you can definitely use these in-ear like dual driver earphones. And I would say in terms of this pricing, I think in 1,500 or 2,000 rupees, these are the best dual driver earphones actually that are out in the market just for 800 rupees. So I'll put the link in the description box below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet. This is Tito from Kerry and Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye now.